Okay. What is a medium?
Like a material.
Oasis.
Material?
Yeah.
What material?
Well, medium, different mediums are like, like pens, material, things like that, isn't it?
Marking.
Right. In the floristry world.
Oasis.
Yeah, so just say mediums can be that. Mediums can be somebody a bit spooky. Oasis is one. Yeah? What else could it be?
What were we talking about?
Mediums. What's a medium? Medium.
Baskets. There'd been a bit of being oasis in the basket.
Yeah, big, yeah.
So like water and is it just what the flower's in?
Yeah, it's what you actually put things in. So another thing, you know, like your planted bowls.
Oh, dirt.
Soil. That's a medium as well. Yeah, so you actually put things in. So I'll look up that just because that's interesting. Could water be classed as a medium? We'll look that up.
Cellophane could be as well, isn't it? You put things in
but that's we use the cellophane to act like a container, really, don't we? Yeah?
It's something that it grows in, so it could be air or water.
Something that it grows in, air or water.
For some things don't need soil space.
Yeah. Right, so air, water, soil, foam. Yeah? Right, so we're going to use floral foam, and which is this, but what else do we usually know it by?
Oasis.
Oasis, and why do we call it Oasis?
That's the name of it.
Yeah, the brand
It's the
name.
company name, isn't it?
It's the brand name. So it's this is Oasis is like Hoover is to vacuum cleaners. Yeah, it's the brand name, and they're the ones that actually invented it, really. Yeah. So we've got this foam, but even the foam varies. Do you know different sort of foams? There's this one. There's one called that's usually the Ideal. That's the brand. You get Premium, which is one that's firmer, so more that can be big arrangements. Yeah, it's firmer in texture. It holds the flowers in more. You've got your dried one as well, haven't you?
It's the brown.
Yeah, the brown one. Yeah. And a few years ago, they tried to. This is Oasis to make different colours of Oasis of foam. All right, because we tend to not like this being shown, do we? We've got to make sure that everything's covered on here.
Yeah.
Where this, the coloured foam, it was made so that you could actually, it could be seen. Yeah, and you get this all in different colours. With this, it takes longer to soak, and it's harder as well. Yeah.
Right, not
Yeah.
that. This one, what do you do with this?
So this is a powder form of it. So a design like a ice cream sundae. You know when you've got your...
I don't think it's edible.
No. But you've got your glass where you've got the container like so, and you can put different colours of layers in, like you would at the beach.
Okay.
So that looks quite nice like that. But again, you've got to make sure that your stems aren't seen. Yeah, so you're using that foam there.
So you put water in a
Yeah,
glass
you would.
and then you put
No,
that
you'd
in
put
or-
this and you'd
in
put this.
first.
So perhaps we'll experiment with this
Yeah,
at some
because I
stage.
keep seeing that in the cupboards.
Yes. So it's a powder form of your foam.
And
but
the
when you
cubes.
open it, don't you have to wear like goggles or something?
Well,
I would have got goggles on.
you might do if you're very sensitive, but I mean, you have to, with any oasis, don't you have to make sure that you don't breathe in the dust.
And what do you use with the cube one?
Like the cube one. You could actually use this more as a decorative purpose. You could put it on kebab sticks.
Right.
Introduce it with
Others.
flowers as well.
Okay. So it's
Yeah.
yeah.
You can actually get this sort of thing in that looks like a pebble as well. Right, so it's
It's
purely
going to fall out. It's going to
decorative.
fall out. It's going to fall out.
It's going to fall out. All right, so that's just showing you those. But you know, before foam, you had your pin holder. That's why I just put that on there just to show you there.
And what did you do with them?
So you would actually put your flowers.
Yeah, but I mean, like, because with the Oasis, it stores water to keep.
Yeah.
How?
So this you would actually have in a tray with the water at the bottom here, so it covers over. Yeah. They use it a lot, don't they, in the Japanese ikebana type arrangements.
That's heavy. Can I feel that? Sorry.
I was playing about it ages ago. It is really heavy.
It is very heavy, yeah.
This video is going on.
So
Does anyone want to feel
when we do our
They want to feel
arrangements, we usually start with our line arrangement. You've all made your line bouquet. Yeah, your line bouquet.
I think we've done
We-
line arrangements
we-
before.
line arrangement. We did a line arrangement.
Oh,
with the
Beginning of the year.
Oasis.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Yeah, except beginning of the year, we demoed a lot of stuff and let's
What
do
you
a lot.
do?
Yeah, what we'll be doing throughout the year.
Okay.
For like taster.
Right, so I want you to go and choose your own container, and that's just outside in the cupboard there, all right? But we're going to have it so that the container is seen. And what you have to watch with the metal containers that they don't leak, all right? So you could test it, make sure it doesn't leak, or as you would do perhaps a basket, you could just put your cellophane in there.
It sounds like you literally just broke the cellophane.
Do you think I can swear?
It sounds like corn.
No, I don't think I do it. Fine.
Corn, pear, corn.
Right. So, those of you who aren't that familiar with your foam, how do I?
So just make it soak its water.
Don't push it in.
Do not push it in.
Because it's
It'll sink on its own.
right. So yeah, you just
Drop it.
Dunk it in.
dunk it in like that, and it will soak itself.
I never used to do that. I just used to push it down
And why mustn't you push it down?
because it doesn't soak properly.
And
Yeah.
it'll have air bubbles.
Yeah. Right. So if you push it down, then you get air bubbles
Yeah.
in the middle. So you'll find that you're putting your flowers in, and they're just in air, and not in water. All right. So it doesn't take very long, does it? To soak.
Not you. No.
No.
So, no.
No, it doesn't. How long was that?
Only a few minutes.
A couple of minutes. So yeah, they said about 90 seconds, I think. Right, so it's nearly soaked, and you can tell. Was that how long you right, it's done. All right, so 4. And I might want to actually take some corners off here. Take the cellophane out.
Do you have to have it that high? Or should it be lower?
Right, so that's the point, everybody. How much should you have here? Is that too much, do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little. Right, but you must remember to put some above. And why is that? If I put it level,
If you put it too level, then it wouldn't.
The kind of things that come out.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, so if you want something out here,
Yeah.
then it's got to be above your container. And then
It's
Got to secure your
uneven.
thing.
you've got to secure it in there.
Can you straighten up a bit? Oh no, sorry, it's just I can't.
That's good.
You just want to.
It's
You just
all
want
right.
It
to.
gets on your nerves.
No,
What
yeah.
page you do it for me then?
You just want to
Yeah.
straight. Yeah.
Never knife. I need a knife.
Just, yeah, it looks wonky.
You couldn't just leave her alone, could you?
No, it's just tapping.
Seriously, I'm agreeing with her.
That bit and that bit's not even.
It's not as bad as what it was.
No, the other side, the other side.
That's not side.
No, that's it. Yeah, go on. That's it, then.
It's like shaving cheese.
Well done. Right, so you just like to keep it level.
No, never give someone a knife like that. No. In the middle. If you hold it in
Thank
the
you.
middle.
Right, so then you've got to secure it to the container. And what must you not do with your tape? Where must you position it?
In the middle.
Off centre.
Yeah, right. So you don't put it.
Don't,
so it's
no.
right
Off
off
centre.
Off centre.
Off centre.
Good. Right. So you put it off centre.
Because you want to stick bits in the middle so they obstruct it.
All right. But again, you quite often
When you're done, I think you should hold it so that, you see the tape that you've just done is facing the camera so you can see.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I've got the little.
Oh, you better take out a bit of plastic. Still hanging. I'm still hanging.
All right. So so it doesn't come out. You could also get white pot tape. This is pot tape, and but what happens with the white pot tape? You've got your green foam and then this white across, and again that's quite hard to cover. All right. So you've got different thicknesses. If I was using a thick one, I would for this sort of container, I would perhaps pinch it in the middle so that it's not covering a huge amount of surface. All right. This for your pedestals, definitely. Right. So you, with your line tied arrangement, remember, Susie, we did your line this morning as an element. All right. So a line, it's going to be a line of flowers to start with. So perhaps get your main flower out here. Pick your flowers. With your transition? Is it big on top or small on top? How do you do it?
Small and then a bigger to the middle.
Top is better. Yeah, small on top is better. It goes small. And biggest one is what?
In the middle.
Is your focal,
main flower.
then you come down. Yeah. Yeah. So you might want to remove, and I would suggest you did, your foliage, because otherwise it destroys that line, right? So take away your foliage.
All of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Four
Pick which one's going to be your middle. Yeah, so grade your flowers down. Right. Container-wise, it should be at least 1.5 times the container. And you start at the back to get your balance.
What about the foliage? Don't you do that first?
Can do. I'm going to do me flowers first. This time.
Yeah.
But if you want, you can do. It's only that your flowers are really important. So it's better to get your line coming down. That's why. Yeah. So do any of you use knives for arrangements?
No.
Quicker and easier than scissors.
It is.
I'm scared of cutting myself.
Instead of cutting your wood, don't they?
I've already cut myself with a pair of scissors.
Yeah.
I cut it.
So really,
Got some safety.
I would suggest that you do start using a knife if you're going to, be a florist, because if you can see, I'm not putting my scissors down each time. It's in my hand. I'm not like this all the time, putting them down. All right. So it's quick. And that's what it's all about, isn't it, in the florist trade?
Like health and safety.
No.
Yeah, I
No,
know.
fine. Fine.
I bet when someone walks into a shop, she goes, what?
So
Always got things
it
on.
is a lot quicker. All right. So I've done my line coming up. All right. Groom your flowers. Yeah, that needs to be a bit higher. Groom your flowers, all right? Because some people don't like the weather petals. You have to find out in your shop. I'm going to put a stick behind because I want to use that to attach my bear grass with as well. So put that quite high. And now it's really getting all the different textures at the bottom, right? So that's why I just did like my main flowers. So you've got your, is it?
Gaelic.
Gaelics, good. Your Gaelics. So I'm putting it in groups. Can you see that? Yeah, in groups.